Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to learn about a great man in the Bible. His name is Moses. Moses was born at a time where there was a rule that every boy born to the Israelites should be thrown into the river or killed. When Moses was born, his mother realized that this baby was too precious for me to throw away. So she hid him for 3 months. You know how terrifying that would be because babies cry. And after 3 months, she knew she had to do something. So one day, she took a basket and filled it with tar, and she took her baby inside the basket and put it in the Nile River where the princess, that is the daughter of the king of Egypt, who is called Pharaoh, goes to take her bath with her servants. And Moses' mother, Jochebed, told Moses' sister Miriam to stand by and keep a close watch on the basket and tell her what would happen afterwards. And so, when Pharaoh's daughter came down to the river, she saw the basket, and she told one of her servants to get the basket for her. When she opened the basket, she saw the baby crying, and she felt sorry for him. And Moses' sister Miriam came close to the princess and asked her, "Do you want me to get someone that would nurse your baby for you?" And she said yes. And Miriam went to call the baby's mother, Jochebed, that the princess would like to see you. And so when she got to the palace, the princess said, "Please take this baby and nurse him for me. When he is old enough, bring him back to the palace and I will pay you your wages." And so Moses' mother took him away and nursed him. And when Moses was old enough, she brought him back to the princess, and the princess named the baby Moses. Moses grew up, and one day God called him that he wants him to go back to Egypt and to deliver his people, that is, the Israelites, from the Egyptians, because the Israelites were slaves in the land of Egypt. Moses went and brought them out. And while the Israelites were on their journey, something happened. And so God asked them to make a snake out of bronze. That Moses should place that snake on a stick and raise it up high. That whenever anybody is bitten by a snake, when they look up at that snake on the pole, they will be healed. And that is what John 3:14 says. Just as Moses lifted up the snake in the desert. Yes, God asked Moses to make a snake out of bronze and to put it on a pole so that whenever the people are bitten by the snakes moving around, when they look up at that pole, they will be healed. So John 3:14, the first part says, just as Moses lifted up the snake in the desert. Next week, we would look at the second part of that verse. So I want you to, this week, if you have time, you might want to look up Moses and um, what God asked him to do. Till next week, have a good week ahead.